I keep recording these things and not finishing it. It's taking up too much space on my computer.
先に行く。
Dog, I drew these last year, so I don't remember much. I'm just going to BS my way through so I can finally delete these files. Anyways, here is intro. Hi, I'm Kina. I love Drawfee. I steal Drawfee prompts. Make Drawfee prompts mine. Thank you. Enjoy video. Yo, there was supposed to be 3 of these, but I never finished the 3rd one and I'm too lazy to draw. How do some art tubers draw a crap load of stuff for one video? I can't even commit to drawing sprites. Sorry, that was me cringing. For the first prompt, I decided to do the character name fusion, where you get 2 characters with the same name and mash their designs together. I chose Luca from Honkai Star Rail and Luca from Pixar movies Luca. They're spelled a bit different, but it's kind of still the same name, right? Originally, I had wanted to do Honkai Star Rail Luca and Kaneshiro Luca because they had the same hairstyle. But I don't know, Fish spoke to me more, I guess. Which I indeed chose Fish Luca's design just to make it harder for myself because apparently I like torture. This decision practically forced me to design a character with conflicting themes. Although Honkai Luca is physical and not a fire type, his design is very warm in temperature and mechanical on account of his dystopian environment. His personality is confident, strong-willed, and independent, traits Fish Luca had to learn with the help from his friends throughout his movie. In every way, Fish Luca is the exact opposite of Honkai Luca, being a shy, introverted fish afraid of trying new things. And to be fair, frail. His design is organic and round with cooler blue and green tones. So essentially, my fusion needed to be a mix of water and fire with a touch of biotech. This all sounds impressive in words. I know the results, it's not as cool. I should probably talk about what I actually did, which is not gonna line up with the speed paint. I'm sorry, it just seems too hard to time a script to footage I haven't compiled yet. Anyways, I made them a fish person. I kept Honkai Luca's body type and his hairstyle, but with Fish Luca's weird fin hair. I gave him Honkai Luca's piercing and accessories, but replaced his pendant with a plastic bread tag. It just seemed like a found object in the ocean a mermaid would upcycle into jewelry. I also kept Honkai Luca's shirt and turned Fish Luca's flannel into a vest like the one Honkai Luca wears. The cyborg arm is pretty much the same as it is in Honkai, but I gave it webs between the fingers, added scale motif to the forearm, and changed the fiery colors in the inner light to Fish Luca's color scheme, green, blue, and yellow. I turned Fish Luca's seaweed weaved pants into a wrap around the waist and kept the belt, chains, and garter boots. What the hell is Honkai Luca actually wearing? Our fish man also gets a tail like Fish Luca. It's blue like their hair but has some orange spots and a yellowish green gradient going up to the tip of the tail. The fins lined on the back are replaced with a more spiky pattern like flames, taking the shape, language, and color straight from the fabric tied around Honkai Luca's arm, which I also gave to our friend here. I also added some belts to the base of the tail, just cause Hoyo Designs love throwing belts on everything. Who knows how many people are going to need a makeshift tourniquet. It's common in character design to have the eye color be opposite from the character's main color scheme to make it pop. Even in this case, Fish Luca has red eyes, being a mainly green fish, and Honkai Luca has blue eyes. So I gave our guy both eye colors and made the pupils narrow like Fish Luca. And yep, that's about it for this one. I don't know if talking about the drawing process would take too long, so I'll just sum it up with lasso fill tool, good tool. Okay, next prop. What did I even choose? Who's this little man? Apparently, I named him Lil John, and he's a lion kangaroo mouse, according to what I wrote on the drawing. I mean, the longer I look at him, the more endearing he's become. Like, he got that stinky little guy energy to him. He also reminds me of Ashitaka from Princess Mononoke, the part of the movie when he still had his red headwear thing on. I think Little John looks like the sort of creature that you'll come across on the first level of a dungeon crawl. He's an ankle biter with a bad temper. But like Pikachu, he'll become a loyal companion if you're able to befriend him. Is it weird that I sorta want to squeeze his little toe beans? They're so cute! He has a human face, but does he speak human tongue or just grunts and stuff like a character from wordless cartoons like Augie and the Cockroaches or Pink Panther? What if he just sounded like a Minecraft villager? I don't know, man. All I can say is he's a very divisive creature. You either love him or hate him, and I love him. I'm on the knight's side. We should keep him Mr. Mage. Well, that's it for this video. I wish I had a third to round it all off, but I'm running short on time to draw freely. I suppose it wouldn't hurt though to share the unfinished third prompt. Ironically, this would be one of the only paintings from this video I would have made into a print had I finished it. Okay, never mind, we're officially doing this. I'm going rogue! Third prompt I did was Problematic Faves, which was actually the second prompt I drew, but stopped drawing to draw Little John and I just never went back to him. I think if you read Painter of the Night, you'd know why Yoon Sung-ho is problematic, but of most of the semeis in manhwas with his personality archetype, I think Yoon Sung-ho is the more redeemable one. I'm still waiting for Jae-kyung to get his ass beat in Jinx. He's getting away with too much, and Karma needs to hurry up and do their job. Although it sucks that the uke in these types of stories have to get hurt in some way just for the semeis to finally snap out of it and realize how good they had it, I read these types of stories just to get angry at the tops and egg the bottoms to break up with them and leave. I relish in the cathartic moment when the top becomes a heartbroken mess. What does that say about me? I don't know. My favorite trope, though, is a protective semi. Maybe that's why. But these semis are usually also obsessive and possessive. They all sound the same, but there's a difference between those three things. They don't always go hand in hand. Jae-kyung is possessive. He doesn't want anyone touching Kim Dan. The guy from Sadistic Beauty Side Story B was obsessive. If you're faint of heart, don't read that one. That one is neck and neck with Killing Stalking in my opinion. Now, a proper protective semi would never intentionally hurt their partner. Good semis would be Bongchon from Bongchon Bride, my favorite manhwa of all time. I wish it was more popular so I could get more, but sadly it's ended with no foreseeable continuation. Who doesn't love a big softie, and the story doesn't revolve around sex? Unlike the problematic semi stories. If you also like big strong softies, another manhwa I'd recommend is A Room Without Windows. It's also not as well known, and Sign, which is one of the more popular manhwas out there. At least I think it is. I could recommend so much more, but I don't think I'll have the time for that in this video. I just love good guys protecting others. Even small scenes like the seme coming to protect the uke from a pervert in Takara's video made my heart flutter. Do I just like seeing crying dudes being comforted? Maybe I should go see a therapist or read Yaoi, cause that's free. And I've realized that I, in fact, have been talking too long and threw in the unfinished prompt as an excuse to talk about my one hyperfixation: fictional gaze. I have so much more to say, not about the drawings, but alas, we've run out of time. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Or not. Put yourself in depression and read some tragic yaoi.